another quiet war. Mind like a maze, heart pacing the floor. But somewhere in the static, a melody broke through. A flash of color, a memory of you. I stitched my soul with a rhythm, dressed my pain in light, built a runway out of shadows just to take flight.
They don't see the storms I walk through just to smile. Don't know the miles I travel just to feel worthwhile.
But I've learned to turn the ache into a spark,
To write my name in neon on the dark.
I'm driven by joyful thoughts, even when the engine stalls, even when the sky won't hold. Steer by the songs I hear. I build my world from broken parts, paint my hope on shattered hearts. I'm not running from the pain, I'm dancing through the I'm degrees like armor, papers like shields, but none of them soften the battlefield. Some days I'm just together with caffeine and grace. Some days I wear my sadness like lace. But I keep moving, keep making, keep breathing in color. Because joy, even borrowed, is still a kind of cover. They see the art, not the cost it takes to make. Don't see the nights I've been but never break. But I've learned to turn the silence into sound, to build a kingdom where I'm finally crowned. I'm driven by joyful thoughts, even when the engine stalls, even when the sky won't clear. I steer by the songs I hear. I build my world from broken parts, paint my hope on shattered hearts. I'm not running from the pain, I'm dancing through the rain. Joy isn't always loud, sometimes it's a whisper, a flicker in the fog, a thread in the blister. But I chase it like a star across the night. Because even in the dark I choose the light. I'm driven by joyful thoughts, even when the world gets, even when the weight is real. I sing what I need to feel. My build my broken I've been running on empty just to keep up the show, smiling through the cracks so nobody knows. Carrying the weight like it's stitched to my bones, saying yes to the world while I crumble alone. But the mirror doesn't lie when the light gets low. It shows the parts of me I never let go.
I've been breaking myself just to keep others whole, giving away pieces that I needed to hold. But there's a truth I'm learning slow.
Sometimes the bravest thing is letting go. It's perfectly fine to say no, to close the door, to take it slow, to breathe again when the world runs fast, to choose yourself when you're fading last. It's perfectly fine to let go, to rest your heart, to heal your soul. You don't have to shine for the world to see. Sometimes no is how you set yourself free.
I've been walking through fire just to prove I'm strong, but strength isn't burning yourself for too long. I've been stitching my wounds with threads of gold, learning that boundaries are stories told.
And every time I whisper, not today, I take a little bit of my power back my way.
I'm done apologizing for needing space, for stepping back, for slowing my pace. I'm learning the art of saying no.
A quiet rebellion only I can know. It's perfectly fine to say no, to close the door, to take it slow, to breathe again when the world runs fast, to choose yourself when you're fading last. It's perfectly fine to let go, to rest your heart, to heal your soul. You don't have to shine for the world to see. Sometimes no is how you set yourself free. No is a shelter, a soft-spoken shield, a way to reclaim the parts that never healed. No is a compass when you're lost in the noise, a way to remember you still have a choice. It's perfectly fine to say no, to close the door, to take it slow, to breathe again when the world runs fast, to choose yourself when you're fading last. It's perfectly fine to let go, to rest your heart, to heal your soul. You don't have to shine for the world to see. Sometimes no is how you set yourself free. Steel sky, cold light, footsteps echoing the quiet. Everyone's running for a finish line. They never stop to question why, but you move different. Measured breath, a pulse that doesn't lie. You're not late, you're not early, you're exactly on your time.
Let the noise fade out behind you. Let the world spin if it needs. You're not built for their direction. You're a map they've never seen.
Oh, see at your own clocks they keep inside, but your rhythm's carved in memory, in the places you survived. You rise quiet, you rise honest, you rise burning from within. Every detour, every silence is a place you learn to begin.
Let the pressure lose its power. Let the doubt fall to its knees. You're a long road through the mountains, not a shortcut through the streets.
Proceed at your own speed, no rush, no race, no borrowed dream. You're the storm and the stillness, the shadow and the gleam. Proceed at your own speed. Every step is yours to lead. You're not falling behind. You're becoming what you need. If the world moves faster, let it. If they call you slow, forget it. You're a tide that knows its timing. You're a fire that knows its breath. Every heartbeat is a compass. Every setback is a step. Proceed at your own speed. Let the truth be your machine. You're the method never noticed. You're the light behind the screen. Proceed at your own speed. You're the one you have to heed. You're not late, you're not early. You're exactly what you
Velvet shadows, chrome reflections, hands tracing shapes you've always known. You move like craft is oxygen, like creation is carved into your bones. The world screams hustle, but you whisper focus, a quiet ritual in the noise. Every stitch, every step, every breath is a rebellion you deploy. Let the pressure fade behind you. Let the neon guide your core. You're a pulse inside the static. You're the art they can't ignore. Engage in what you adore. Let your heartbeat set the floor. You're the spark inside the metal. You're the rhythm they'll implore. Engage in what you adore. This is what your life is for. In the chaos, in the glamour, you return to your own core. Leather gloves, metallic fabric, tools laid out like sacred rites. You build worlds from intuition. You turn silence into light. Every motion is intention. Every choice Close up your fingers in motion, white shot, your silhouette framed. Fast cut, the world spinning past you. Freeze frame, your passion remains. You move like devotion is armor, like joy is a force you claim.
Cold steel corridors, echoing steps. You move like a shadow that refuses to break. Pressure hits hard, but you shift with the weight. A creature of instinct, a master of change. Your silhouette cuts through the static haze. A figure forged in the hardest days. You don't crumble, you recalibrate. A quiet storm that learns from the quake. Let the fractures form their patterns. Let the world reveal its teeth. You're the one who bends, not shatters. You're the pulse beneath the heat. We adapt to remain resilient. Not a mind-defiant brilliance. Every blow becomes a blueprint. Every scar a new resilience. We adapt to remain resilient. Silent strength, unbroken spirit. You survive by staying fluid. You evolve because you feel it. Leather creaks, machinery hums. You walk through chaos like you're overcome, but you're not drowning, you're redesigning, turning every setback into silver lining. Your heartbeat syncs with the industrial drone, a rhythm of grit carved into bone. You don't fear the shift of the unknown, you make the unknown your home. Let the pressure test your edges. Let the storm rewrite your skin. You're a force that keeps on forming. You're the future breaking in. We adapt to remain resilient. Now mind-defying brilliance. Every blow becomes a blueprint. Every scar a new resilience. We adapt to remain resilient. Silent strength, unbroken spirit. You survive by staying fluid. You evolve because you feel it. Freeze frame, your eyes like tungsten. Fast cut, your stance unbroken. Twitch frame, the world distorts. White shot, you hold your course. You move like resilience is passion. Like survival is an art form. We adapt to remain resilient. Iron soul, electric brilliance. Every trial becomes a triumph. Every fracture fuels your vision. We adapt to remain resilient. You're the storm that stays consistent. You don't break, you
Chrome lights flicker as you rise. Boots strike rhythm like a war drum line. You've carried storms inside your stride. Now every step is sharp and refined. The world